If you're looking to buy a stacked NBA 2K account with max badges and more, visit sportstmb.com. He has been in the community for years and has hundreds of reviews. Click the first link in the description to get your account today.
Pull up, we bustin', not for discussion. We play with drums like shit is percussion. Stay with a hammer like this is construction. Drink too much Henny, might shoot up.
What's good, YouTube, man? It's Clutch. We back out with another video. Today's video, we got the most overpowered small forward build in NBA 2K20. I know a lot of people, when it comes to 2K, love making small forward builds, and man, I found an absolute demigod small forward build. I'm pretty excited to show you guys this because I know a lot of people will be making this build in the actual game because of me. It's a really solid build. Let's get straight into it. It's a small forward, obviously. Make it a small forward, this other stuff does not matter. That's personal preference. Now moving on to skill breakdown with this build, man. As you guys know, 2K did introduce like 4 new pie charts. We are going to be picking any of the new pie charts for this build. We actually are going to be picking a pie chart that was already in NBA 2K20. It is the playmaking and finishing pie chart. You're going to have Hall of Fame playmaking badges and Hall of Fame finishing badges. It's really good. Make sure you guys do pick this pie chart. Moving on to physical profile with this build, man. I feel like the best bet for this build is all agility. Now you could pick the agility and vertical. That is also a pretty good option, but personally, if it was up to me, I would just recommend you guys pick all agility. Like I said, it is your build, so you can do whatever you want. This is just my personal recommendation. Now moving on to the action plan, make sure you guys do it just like this so you get the maximum badge as possible. So for finishing, you are going to max out your close shot, driving layup, and your driving dunk, so you get 15 finishing badges. Now moving on to shooting, you're going to max out every single shooting stat: mid-range, three-pointer, free throw, and post fade, so you get 12 shooting badges. Now moving on to playmaking, max out pass accuracy, ball handle, or put your post moves to a 69 just like that, so you get 26 playmaking badges. Now moving on to defense, put your interior defense to a 49 just like that, and you do want to max out your perimeter defense, lateral quickness, steal, and these remaining 40 upgrades, put that to your defensive rebounding, which will allow you to get 6 defensive rebounding badges. And you guys can see, here's the build. You get 15 finishing, 12 shooting, 26 playmaking, and 6 defensive rebounding. You can add that up. That's a total of 59 badges for the small forward build. Now 59 badges is really insane. I'm telling you guys, this build's insane. You got really good finishing. Shooting's decent, but let's be honest, in previous 2Ks, you could shoot really consistently with the 63-point shot. I'm telling you, if you know your jump shot, you got the right badges on, you're going to be able to shoot consistently with those ratings. Playmaking is out of this world. Obviously, you got hella playmaking badges. You got pretty good defense. You got max perimeter, lateral, steal, rebounding, and you got some good interior defense. I'm telling you, this is a very nice build. Make sure you guys make it just like this. Now, moving on to body shape with this build, it doesn't matter whatsoever. If you guys can see, change it around, it doesn't affect one single stat. It's just how you want your player to look. I'm gonna just pick burly. Moving on to the height with this build, you do want to leave the height at 6'7". If you go 6'8", 6'9", 6'10", it's taking too much of a hit. I'm telling you, 6'7" is going to be the best in between height, so you do want to pick this height. Moving on to the weight with this build, you do want to put your weight to 200 pounds. I do want to get a pretty good balance on speed, acceleration, vertical, all that stuff, but I don't want to take too much of a hit on my interior defense and strength, so I'm gonna recommend you put your weight to 200 pounds just like this. Now moving on to the wingspan of this build, as you guys know, well, most of you guys know, if you increase your wingspan this year, it does give you some boost on your driving dunk. But what I was going to tell you guys, if you minimize your wingspan, look at how much of a hit you take on your finishing stats. In 2K20, minimizing your wingspan only affected your defense. In this game, it actually affects your finishing, so we definitely don't want to do that. I'm actually going to recommend you keep your wingspan at 84 inches in the middle. This build is going to be able to get contact dunks. At 96 overall, you will be able to get the pro contact dunks, and at 97 overall, you'll get the small and elite contact dunks. So this is a very solid build. It will be able to speed boost with takeover. Unfortunately, it will not be able to speed boost just off rip. You have to have takeover activated, either playmaker or slasher. So keep that in mind. I'm recommending you put your wingspan at 84 inches. Moving on to the takeovers of this build, man, like I just explained, you want a speed boost, you have to either pick playmaker, slasher, and let me just state this real quick. I'm going off of NBA 2K20. Obviously, NBA 2K21, the full game, hasn't came out yet, so we don't know if it's the exact same. I'm just assuming it is because I'm gonna be honest, I think 2K isn't really gonna change the current gen version. Now, of course, they are gonna be changing the next gen version. I feel like it's gonna be a completely different game, but for current gen, I feel like it's gonna be the exact same as 2K20. So if it is, you definitely want to pick either playmaker or slasher. This build is going to be able to get contact dunks, so I'd recommend you pick slasher. And you guys can see, here's the build. I'm not sure what the build name is. It is a facilitating finisher, pretty nice. shades of DeMar DeRozan, Latrell Sprewell, and Gordon Hayward. I kind of thought it would be something like that, facilitating finisher. This is a really nice build. You got 59 badges. Now I'm going to show you guys my personal recommendations for the badges like I do in every single one of my videos. That is a lot of badges for a small forward build. I'm not sure if 2K showed love to small forward this year. I still gotta look a little bit more. Now we're gonna put this to 99 overall real quick. Now, like I told you guys, 96 overall for pro contact dunks and 97 overall for elite and small contact dunks. So finishing badges, you definitely want contact finisher, fancy fork, and slithery finisher. You guys know, if you watch my videos, I definitely throw those 3 badges on all the time. Now 3 upgrades left. You could go Lob City Finisher if people are going to be throwing you alley-oops. Giant Slayer is a good badge. Maybe Relentless Finisher, Consistent Finisher, Acrobat. There's a lot of good badges you could do. I think personally I'm going to just do Relentless Finisher on gold. Moving on to shooting badges build, we have 12 shooting badges. I know a lot of people are probably saying, well, that's not too many shooting badges, but you guys got to understand, 2K did take out the quick draw badge, so you don't have to worry about wasting upgrades on quick draw. It is no longer in the game. So 12 shooting badges, honestly, that is really all you need. You don't even have to worry about quick draw no more. So you definitely want gold, range extender, hot zone hunter, I would say green machine. Now you have 3 upgrades left. You could go difficult shots, you can go deadeye. Honestly, that's what I would consider doing personally, or volume shooter. Like I said, there's plenty of good options. I think I'm just do deadeye. If you want some other badges, change the badges up, do whatever you want to do. Moving on to playmaking badges build, we have 26 playmaking badges. That is actually a lot. I did see they did buff it from last year. The playmaking and finishing pie chart from last year, it cannot get 26, it could not even get 30 playmaking badges. I saw if you maxed out playmaking for this pie chart, you can get 30 playmaking badges. It's absolutely insane, but 26, that is way more than enough for playmaking. You definitely want your Hall of Fame handles for days, quick first step, space creator. Now unpluckable, I'm gonna do this badge on gold. Who knows, they may have buffed this badge. It might be good on Hall of Fame. The game hasn't came out yet, so we can't really say, but I'm just do gold. Definitely want floor general. Bailout, I'm gonna do on gold. Now 4 upgrades left. I think might as well do a Hall of Fame dimer. Floor general and dimer. If your teammate misses wide open with these badges, man, you need to get rid of them and find you a new teammate, because there's no way they should be missing wide open, especially if you pick playmaker takeover. Man, I'm telling you, you need to pick somebody else up if they're missing with these 2 badges and playmaker takeover. Not even so much playmaker takeover. If you got these 2 badges on, they're missing wide open, get rid of them. Moving on to defensive badges build, you have 6 defensive badges. You definitely want gold clamps, so you can play better perimeter defense, and I'm assuming Intimidator is as good as it was in NBA 2K20, so I'm gonna do this badge on gold. Now you could do Chase Down Artist. I heard Pogo Stick got nerfed. I'm not 100% certain about that. Nobody is, because the game hasn't came out yet. If you want it on, go ahead. Honestly, badges don't really matter too much because we're just in the demo. I'm just showing you guys my personal recommendations, but like I said, when the game comes out, my badges will change because I'll know which badges are good and which badges got nerfed, all that good stuff. But that's pretty much it, man. That's the best small forward build in NBA 2K20. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did enjoy this video, man, make sure you guys do the like button, subscribe. Let me know what other builds you guys want to see. If you guys want to see the best center build, let me know. I probably will give you guys the best center build either way, but I feel like a lot of people have been looking for some small forward builds, and I'm telling you, this is a really good small forward build. Don't sleep on it. You got really good playmaking, you got really good finishing. Like I said, you're getting contact dunks with this build. It's gonna be absolutely insane. You got 12 shooting badges. I'm telling you, with 2K taking out quick draw, 12 shooting badges is gonna be more than enough to be able to shoot in this game, and you got pretty decent defense. One last thing, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys do hit the like button, subscribe. I'm going to be posting pretty actively all of NBA 2K21. I'm going to be giving you guys the best builds for this game. So if you're new to the channel, man, make sure you guys do hit the like button, subscribe. All my subscribers from NBA 2K20 know I was definitely one of the best people when it comes to giving you guys really good builds. So make sure you guys do hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications. But that's pretty much it, man. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Until next time, clutch out.
Enemy, I got lots of enemies, and they wanna act like they friends with me.